Normally, I would have a lengthy contingent of students lining up to sing Advanced Australian Fair, and I did. And I had one ready, just in case the other one couldn't make it, in case the other one. One is at the canoe camp, one is at the Performing Arts Assembly, at the dance camp. One is at work experience, and the other one I can't find. So my apologies. However, I'll recite back to something that I said to the students not so long ago. I had the great thrill of going to the final Bledisloe Cup at Stadium Australia, and to see and to hear the passion that the Australian people brought to Advanced Australian Fair was just inspiration. It was one of the greatest occasions that I've witnessed where I've really felt genuine pride. I've always been passionately Australian, but to feel genuine pride to be Australian. And we've got a tape of Advanced Australia Fair, and if you are a passionate Australian, join with us and sing Advanced Australia Fair. Thank you. Please be seated. To the students who are here that aren't in Year 12, I hope that over the next 20 minutes or so that you join with us in appreciating the magnitude of the achievement some of these people have made. Some of them have made their sense of achievement in studying. Some have made it in getting to school. Some have made it because they've really been committed to their work when they've been at home. And some have simply gone about the task of helping people to survive in a pretty difficult time in society. So generally, there's an achievement for everybody that's been seated in front of us now. Maybe small in their eyes, but certainly magnificent in most of ours. I would like to call upon Mr. Brown for his address.
Thank you, Mr. Dyball. We have, over and above age 99, we have distinguished guests here today. Sitting down in the bleachers today, we have Jenny Cameron, President of the PNC, proud parent for a Year 12 student, and feels she should be able to sit down there and hide the tears rather than display them up on stage. So, welcome, Jenny. We have representing Mr. Al Thomas, the District Superintendent from Shoalhaven District, Mr. Karen Ship, who is the District Consultant in Vocational Education. Welcome to Shoalhaven High School, Karen. And Julie Aspey, a recently departed Head Teacher Support, is here today as Principal of Haven Lee. Age 99, parents, guardians, friends, staff and students of Shoalhaven High School. I'd like to commence today's proceedings by welcoming and thanking the parents, guardians and friends that are here today for your contributions to the school and your support of Age 99. Many of you have served on the various committees within the school. Some of you, because of your students or your siblings are leaving today, are farewelling the school as well. We hope that you can stay on and assist the students of other parents. By all means, back up year after year. We certainly invite the community to be part and parcel of the school. I believe because of the involvement of the community in the school, we've developed strong teamwork and collaboration. The final formal assembly for H99, where you as a select group will be receiving rewards today, accolades and the thanks for the many memories and contributions that you have made over the last 6 years. There's certainly been a diversity of talent progressing through a variety of pathways to the future. There are those who joined us and formed the nucleus 6 years ago, and we've had others join us on the way through, including through our select leadership band here in Michael and Libby from Bomo High School and from now Christian Community School. And there are many others that have joined us both interstate, overseas and from out of zone and in zone. Hopefully you're all equipped to take on the rigours of life through the world as a challenge and take on the associated responsibilities. As I mentioned last year, there are risks and costs to a program of action, but they are far less than the long-range risks and costs of comfortable inaction. Have a go in life, take up the challenge. As one eminent educator was heard to say last night, be resilient in your approach to life. The school has been most impressed with your mature approach to social and academic responsibilities, and you have been most cooperative in the lead up to today's activities. Congratulations to the many H99 students who have excelled in their specific areas of expertise and during your time at Shoalhaven High School, whether they be in the areas of academic excellence, success in sport, debating, creative arts or public speaking. Many of you will feature, or you were to feature in the school's annual report, but I've been given a direction today from the Teachers Federation that they've banned the 99 annual report completely. So we may have to come out with one at the local level. I believe that Mrs Jennings will elaborate on some of your fine achievements over the years. Your contributions have lifted the standing of Shoalhaven High School another notch, and you have represented the school with distinction and raised many hundreds of dollars for charity. A public thank you to Tracy Jennings, year advisor and mentor, a quiet, caring, supportive professional, an individual who would be employed anywhere at the first instant. Mrs Jennings assumed control from Mrs McDonald 2 years back when Mrs McDonald was promoted to head teacher. When H99 needed a little kick up the butt, Mrs Jennings would say, Brownie, give them a bit of a hurry up, will you? But gently, caring, not so hard with the size 9.5 shoe. Mrs Jennings is a wonderful teacher and we're very proud of her. And I might add, as mentioned by Mrs Cleary at last night's ball, that Mrs Jennings is so dedicated she's agreed to go for another 6 years and is our Year 7 year advisor from 2000. And I recognise the contributions of our leading teacher, Mr Andrew Fitzsimons, the Deputy Principal, Mr John Bryant, Careers Advisor, Mr Keith Clark, and John Dyball, who has contributed both as Head Teacher Welfare and Coordinator of the SRC. To our 4 leaders, Bronwyn, Daniel, Libby and Michael, many thanks for your contributions. Thanks for the many extra hours of dedicated service. Special mention to the senior SRC members, Nadine Sutcliffe, Katie Hill, Crystal Summerfield, Stuart Plum, Alex Green and Kate Rooney. Thank you for taking on the extra responsibilities. And the senior councillors, Jessica Field, Sarah Lowe, Candice McGregor, Danielle Turner, Casey Lucas and Jenny Lee Brown, for your input has been invaluable. Could I have all the captains and the councillors and the senior SRC members just stand where you are, please? I would like the assembled gathering here to officially, through acclamation, congratulate our leaders. H99, we look forward with great expectation education to the many successes you will bring over the forthcoming years, and all the best in your future endeavours. My last little chore today, and it's a very proud one. At various stages through the history of the school, a Principal's Award has been allocated. This is the first time that I've actually allocated in my stay as principal at the school. For her outstanding contributions to our school, magnificent efforts to benefit staff, students and parents, superb leadership of the Student Representative Council, organisation and dedication to our HSC peers, contributions to regional and state student representative councils, and assistance to the principal in student and school affairs. This lass was the inaugural state representative to the Australian School Representative Council at a forum held in Darwin this year, and I'd like to present the Principal's Award for 1999 to Bronwyn Cameron.
If you were to see my program, you would realise what my room's like at home. But there's a couple of words I've gleaned from the little mess here, and two of them are passion and goodwill. One of the things that I hold dear to me in life is goodwill, and I think if everybody thought about treating other people the way they would like to be treated, our country will continue the way it's going. When we're sitting here during an assembly like this, and I think about we have a large contingent of students who have relationships with people at Albatross, people at Creswell, people in the Armed Forces, and they are, of course, a number of them are heading to East Timor, a number of them are there. And when you think about that in the context of our society here, you appreciate what it takes to make such a great society that Australia has. And that is one of the contributions that Bronwyn has made, and is certainly not outweighed by the contributions that all of the people sitting in front of us have made today. And one of the contributions is a nice one. Alex is going to sing us a song. Now, I was going to sing with Alex. No, you're right. I did sing with Alex once. He didn't realise it. We were just near Ayers Rock about 2 months ago, I suppose it was. And being a very dry climate in the centre of Australia, of course, the only thing that I could find was some Victorian bitter. And once I was well acquainted with the Victorian bitter, I broke into song. However, Alex does a far better job than I do, and I'll leave it to Alex.
I was writing this song at about 9 o'clock this morning after I woke up. So, yeah, first time I've played it, so here it goes. You hear that? How can I turn my back on such friends? How can we divide ourselves and just call it quits? And I don't wanna leave. I just wanna stay right here. Now the fun is nearly over. A beautiful circle of friends changed my life forever. And I don't want to leave. And I don't want to leave. Please don't make me leave. Don't make me leave. I don't want to leave. Please, 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 please don't make me leave. Memories that I have, priceless. The place that you have in my heart will never fade away. And I just don't wanna leave.
Bronwyn looked around at me a moment ago and she gave me this, the stare that kids give to their parents. She's not my child. I wasn't supposed to go at that stage, but I thought it might be nice to start proceedings. We are now going to welcome Mrs. Jennings, and I was just thinking then, just before I asked Mrs. Jennings to come up, I thought, it's the issuing of academic awards, certificates of merit, special awards, all inside the high school certificate portfolios. And then this thought came flooding back from last night. For those of you who were there, the analogy Mrs. Jennings made about her babies here is that they're not really babies, they're puppies. So, we haven't been training these puppies in this particular protocol, so we're hoping that this will work. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Brown, Mrs. Jennings, HSC 99, to come forward and receive their high school certificate portfolios.
They're not really puppies, don't listen to Mr. Dowell. That was just last night's good fun. This will be the final roll call for Year 12. Okay, first of all we have Daniel Allen. Kylie Archer. April Armstead. Chris Arnold. Lauren Ashton. Hayley Barrett. Alan Baird. Executive Bennett, Purely Blanche, Jason Booth, Chris Brandt, Jenny Lee Brown, Dwayne Brunei, Adam Burbank, Matthew Button, Robin Cameron, Elizabeth Campbell, Rachel Sesnick, Matthew Clark, Jade Coates, Kendall Cole, Scott Cook, Luke Corbin, Wendy Craddock, Vanessa Davis, Scott Deeks, Darren Duff, Mark Ellis, Jessica Field, Rachel Garrett, Harley Gills, Dean Glover, Kylie Glover, Jeffrey Brady, Adrian Graff, Alexander Green, Sally Greenwood, Leith Hamilton, Matthew Harford, Brendan Harris, Michael Hawkes, Belinda Henderson, Katie Hill, Letitia Holt, Robert Innes, Jodie James, Renee Jennings, Crystal Kenny, Christy Lane, Melissa Lewis, Patricia Lewis, Gavin Loveday, Sarah Lowe, Casey Lucas, Kimberly McGill, Nicole Marsh, they're having a break, I think. Ricky Martin, Daniel McDonald, Candice McGregor, Rodney McLaren, Beverly Miller, Rebecca Mitchell, Rachel Murray, Karen Orford, Stuart Plum, Kira Purdy, Sam Robertson, Grant Rogers, Kate Rooney, Martin Schofield, Ray Scott, Janelle Sharp, Leanne Shaw, Marnie Simpson, Natalie Simpson, Shannon Smith, Megan Sobojeski, Crystal Summerfield, Nadine Sutcliffe, Samantha Sutton, Jeremy Terrell, Naomi Thane, Claire Theodore, Joshua Townsend, Clara Tufas, Danielle Turner, Sean Viney, Wayne Wakeling, Aaron Wassing, I give to you HSC 99 Shoalhaven.
Passion and goodwill go a long way, but a little bit of talent also helps, and you're about to witness some of it from the high school certificate year group 99. Shannon is going to come forward now. She's on the way. that just about circumnavigated the globe, from Torres Strait to Vaucluse to Campbelltown, Shoalhaven High School, back to Campbelltown now, and a pile of subsidiaries in the middle. And he said, and I don't think Mr. Ribbett, he does tell stories as far as his punting expertise is concerned, I can assure you, but he certainly doesn't tell stories when it comes to his passion and his commitment. And you could see that he was genuine when he said to the staff that these students that are here at Shoalhaven High School are the best kids that he's ever taught. And he said it in a number of senses. He said it because he truly believed it. He said it because he said that they were intelligent, that they were nice, genuine kids. And there's no doubting that that's the case. And that's the case with the high school certificate year of 1999. It's also the case that these students don't get that from anywhere. It doesn't miraculously appear in society. It appears because there's a lot of passion and goodwill and commitment. And the passion and goodwill and commitment is exhibited by staff. And you saw 40 of them last night in attendance at the Year 12 farewell. You saw the ancillary staff there in attendance at the Year 12 farewell. You saw the people that have just had a graze across the high school certificate year of 1999, who
I was just wondering if Mrs. Bailey could please come to the front of the hall. On behalf of the Year 12 drama, I'd like to thank you for just being you, and whether we were winners, a costume designer, a movie buff, a narcissist, a video technician, an obsessive compulsive, and a researcher extraordinaire, you've been with us thick and thin, and these past 2 years have been certainly made so much easier because of your help and support. So we'd just like to thank you so much. This lady is a legend, people. She's a legend.
It's a pleasure to teach students like these. It's a real privilege to be one of their friends. And to mums and dads, I include them as part of my extended family. And I am going to miss them a great deal, and I'm a big sook, so I'm sorry about this. But thank you. You're all here. Thank you.
I was thinking after the last song, I don't know if you're a movie aficionado, but that was a song out of Con Air. And you probably all look at me thinking, gee, it does look a lot like this guy, so I can...
Thank you, Mr. Dogwell. Mr. Brown, Mr. Fitzsimons, Mr. Bryant, Ship on stage. Parents and friends, it's lovely to see so many here. My colleagues and our official guests, Year 12, 1999. It has been a historic day for all of you today as you leave Shoalhaven High School for the last time in your school uniform. Today you officially leave us to have time to prepare yourself fully for your upcoming high school certificate examinations. For many it is a sad day, but for most it is a time you move on to the start of a new phase of your life. Today you should reflect on the way your time here at Shoalhaven High School has changed you. Have you learnt something about yourself, found a skill you didn't know you had, met people you have learnt from, or just enjoyed the supportive environment that allowed you to grow and develop and become yourself? You could be labelled the survivors, Between the start of Year 11 and now, we have lost 25 students. We've collected a few extras too, the Christian Community School and other local and non-local high schools. Together, you are unique individuals that make up the Year of 1999 HSC group. This year has some very talented folks in it. Kate and Gavin performed brilliantly at the Work Skills Olympics for hospitality, with Kate being invited to compete at Melbourne in the Australian Work Skill Olympics. KC gave breakfast speeches to employer groups about vocational education and then was named Vocational Student of the Year. The Greek Drama Festival cast and crew performed so well, locally they were invited to go to Wollongong. Bronwyn represented our area at the State SRC. Kylie, Renee and their friends started the inaugural SEALS group in the school. We have the computer support team of Darren, Jeff and Brendan, whose knowledge will be very, very difficult to replace, and our computers may never ever be the same again. Students who have been members of the SRC right from their first chance, Bronwyn and KC, and the students who represented our school in sports like athletics, cross-country, swimming, surfing, football, soccer, netball, tennis, our debaters, and our mock trial participants. And there are others who have also made a huge contribution. Mr. Brown told me one time that our school was for our students, and with some assistance from the staff, they make it what it is. Our place is a better place for you being here. Many of my year have elected to study JSST courses in subjects ranging from small engines through nursing and on to Coxon certificates. This involves a large commitment from students both in attending TAFE after school hours and being disciplined enough to use wisely study periods available at our school. Karen needs to be mentioned, congratulated for being named Student of the Year for Tourism and Travel Sector at the Narra TAFE and has received a scholarship for her tuition for the year 2000. Well done. I hope all your efforts with JSST will open up doors on the employment field for you and that after the HSC you are able to use those credentials. Many also have hidden talents. I received an invitation to the annual HSC Creative Arts Showcase last Friday night. What talented people you all are. I was thrilled with the major artworks and then privileged to the group performances from the HSC drama class, and I think you saw a lot of them on stage a moment ago. People who I thought it was quiet and retiring, I realised how badly misjudged. And then to see Elizabeth Campbell wow the audience with her individual drama piece, I was humbled and in awe of such talent. You have very special talents which have been fostered by all your teachers. And what about Marnie, who sang on Wednesday? I have been asked by many students from Year 7 up to Year 11, who was that girl with the lovely voice? I proudly told them that she was mine. There are some other outstanding achievements. I believe you are the first Year 12 group not to be removed from the common room for any silly behaviour, quite an achievement. You've been able to drive without any major accidents, and we don't want any now. You'll also set the pattern for the other HSC groups by wanting to come to school for one day in the holidays for extra tutorial work. And your desire to spend the first week of the next term in the library studying. Your dedication is apparent and it will be rewarded. To Bronwyn, Libby, Daniel and Michael, a job well done. Your official duties have come to an end and you have worked well as a team, bringing much credit to your school and your families. With hindsight, the SRC made wise choices as leaders of the school for 1999. When you leave the Assembly today, think about your own families, many of whom are here today. They have supported and encouraged your desire to gain an HSC. They may not have understood a lot of what you were learning, but were happy to keep food on the table, clean clothes on your bed, an ability to overlook the mess in your room, and the all-important school phone calls which came incessantly. They in part will own part of your HSC and will bask in any success you may have now or later on. A supportive family is one of the most positive assets you will ever have. I have spoken to a few parents on the phone, had interviews with a few, and bumped into a few in town. I've been frequently asked for advice, which I feel totally unqualified to give, but always knew I had the support of the families for your sons and daughters. I've always enjoyed the part of the phone conversation that went, "My daughter or son told me not to ring you, and I don't want you to tell them that I did." Were you all frightened I might tell the parents the truth? Now you have to check and see if your mum or dad contacted me in the last 2 years. With only 3 weeks until your major exams start, I want to tell you a couple of things to remember. The first one is study, study, study. If you can't find the motivation to open a book when the weather is excellent, the surf is up, or there is a great bargain in town, think of me and the look I would give you if I caught you wasting time. Then regain your self-control and study some more. Secondly, work very hard, knowing that a small gain of marks in each subject will translate to a large overall gain, particularly for those who are looking for UAI points. Thirdly, be able to walk away from every exam knowing in your own heart that you gave it your best. Not that you got full marks, but that you performed to the best that you could ever have done for that exam. And the last one, of course, is to always smile and be happy. Balance the work with some enjoyment. I know many of you have been working hard to decide on your future for the year 2000. Some university is a goal, for others TAFE will be the path. Others have traineeships and apprenticeships organised, and some have already organised employment. There are very few who still haven't worked it out. I congratulate you on your motivation and hope all your goals are achieved. I look forward to seeing your HSC results. If your trial exam results are a guide, we are going to see some great ones. All of you must achieve to the standards that you have set yourself. I have enjoyed knowing you all and have learnt a lot from you and about you. I will miss you next year. The place will seem empty. I'm not trying to replace you by taking on the new Year 7 group. No one will ever replace you. Good luck to you all. Stay safe and thank you.
Leaves me in no doubt that Mr. Fitzsimons is a little analogy team, and this place works as a team. The staff work as a team, the students work as a team. It reminds me of my assistant coach in rugby union. He always says, Lyndon said to me, "God, I hate golf." I said, "Why?" He said, "I hate losing by myself." I think you can equate that analogy to this group here, because regardless of the individual results, their successes are going to be paramount in everybody's mind. Their successes are evident already. One of the successes that we've had throughout this school has been our Performing Arts Assembly. And from that Performing Arts Assembly we have seen some great talent, and we're about to witness some now. Marnie Simpson. will see the works Marnie Simpson for a long time to come. I was going to steal. Please, Bronwyn, turn up. I've known Bronwyn since she was a baby. Not that she probably advertised that to a lot of people. And she has always been someone who has stood for commitment of her.
Bear with me here, okay? Good afternoon, Mr Brown, Mr Burrow, Mr Fitzsimons, parents, distinguished guests, and most importantly, as I said last night, Year 12 of 1999. Got through the first bit. Wasn't last night fun? I had the best time, and I hope you all did too. I'd like to begin my speech by telling you a story. When I was in primary school, I had a hero, and one day, at the beginning of a running race, he said, "Bronwyn, you see those two lines in your lane? Well, you have to stay in between them. It doesn't matter if you step out a little, but just don't get caught. If you focus and aim for a target at the end of your race, you'll win." He continued, "Your target is very important, Bronwyn. It's going to be your whole focus during the race. So what's your target, Bronwyn?" Well, I didn't really know. So I said, "Well, I suppose I want to win." I'd answered him correctly. I'd set a target and aim, and because I did that, I won the race. And I continue on winning those races because I set targets and I set aims for myself. That whatever you set your heart on, whatever you aim for, you can achieve it. Just want it, work hard for it, and most importantly, enjoy it. Enjoy your last times of walking in and out of this hall because they represent 6 years of your education and your life. We have all grown so fast. If you remember your younger years at Shoalhaven High School, yellow shirts, brown pants, getting teased on the bus because you're the new little chocolate-coated banana brat on the bus. Well, if none of you did, I know I did. I have enjoyed the last 13 years at school, but they went so fast. In and out of classrooms all day long, working to a set timetable given to us. Many people in our year, as Mrs Jennings said, have proven to be outstanding in different areas: visual and performing arts, academic, sports, and many more. We have proven not only to ourselves, but to Mr Brown, Mr Fitzsimons, Mr Bryant, and most importantly Mrs Jennings, and anyone else involved with Shoalhaven High School, that our year is mature, young adults ready to succeed in our HSC and face the big scary world out there. The next 4 weeks will be hard, I know, I've got to go through it too, remember? But it's only 4 weeks out of your whole life, and that will determine, maybe, what will happen for the rest of your lifetime. The scariest thing now isn't that the exams are coming up, but it's leaving the security of school after such an enjoyable 13 years, each day making friends. I know we thanked Mrs Jennings last night, but I would like to take this opportunity to make a public thank you, not from only Year 12, but also on behalf of the school. As Mrs Cleary said last night, not many people understand the role and dedication of a year advisor. But I'll tell you, now, Year 12 definitely do, Mrs Jennings. Your support has brought us through the 2 hardest years at school, and I don't think anyone here would have survived until now unless we had such a terrific, understanding and supportive lady to be the mother of Year 12 1999, so thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the other captains, Daniel, the boy captain, Libby, the girl vice captain, and Michael, the boy vice captain, not only for being great leaders this year for our school, but being wonderful friends, not only to me, but our whole year. Thanks, guys. As Mrs Jennings said last night, our year consists of many students who come from other schools, and it wouldn't be the same without them. So thank you for choosing such a great school, Shoalhaven High School. Now, the HSC year of 1999. I wish all of you good luck for study over the next 4 weeks, on your HSC results next year and the rest of your lives. Remember, over the next 4 weeks, use your resources. If it's too hard to study at home or it's too hot, go to the town library or go to a friend's house. If you can't work out a question, call a friend or one of your teachers. But don't give up. Set time for study and set time for leisure. And last of all, good luck for your future. Thank you.
You guys are completely unaware when I walk up to this microphone of the danger I place myself in. The floor is saturated under my feet. There are leaves here everywhere. A couple of years ago, I stood here with a full head of hair. Remember that movie with that? Remember that? We're going to have our final roll call. Final roll call is important because it really is the final roll call. We're not going to call the students' names out. We're not going to bore you with that, but what we are going to do is appreciate the fact that this is the last time that we officially farewell Year 12. They're going to be led, remember puppies? They're going to be led. Mrs. Jennings is going to lead them, followed by your captains, and then Year 12 will follow after. And I would really like the assembled gathering to cheer and clap and farewell them appropriately.